pursue. Slow. Okay. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Today is 9th week. We only need May 2. Anyway, the introduction to business. Today we will review the marketing strategy. So last week we will review the marketing 4P. The marketing is very simple, but it's all thing is focused the strategy. So most of them is related to the marketing strategy. So we will review today marketing strategy. So where is it? Just briefly review the 4P. Okay, this one. So marketing mix. Last week we will review the product, price, place, promotion. All marketing is explained. This picture is covered all of the area. So how to mix it, the strategy in the market, or a new product, and promotion, segmentation, something like that, all include in marketing mix area. So this one is to marketing, so 4P, as I said, is product, is brand, service, packaging. So product is related for brand loyalty, intangible services area, how to design of products, and the packaging is all areas include the product area. And the price area is the offer price, discount, credit policy. So these things is the price, related price area. So how do we make the price? Mostly we say the market price. Market price means is if I create new products, and how do we make the price? So all of the price includes the first thing is principle. This price. Price and handling or operation fee. Operating fee or something. And the cost and the margin. So most of new product is consist of the 4 or 5 factors in it. Most people think about is the price, principles, and margin. So most of them focus the margin rate. So margin rate is very important index for make income. So margin rate and margin rate is first priority factors, and it's a real net income. Mostly we say this net income. Net, just so we say net. Net means cost, product. It's fixed cost. Value of we say this one is total cost. So if I created the new products in the market, and first thing, think about this fixed cost. Fixed cost meaning is even if I produce the 100 or 10,000 or 10,000, it doesn't matter for value. Anyway, fixed cost. So there are some other master degree think about this fixed cost. For example, now our product is very difficult this economic recession time. For example, small, we think about the small business. Now is if you visit the restaurant and they say this now is very difficult. The first thing is everybody, I heard this 2 to 3 years ago, the most American people 2 to 3 times outside, not homemade. So 2 to 3 is restaurant and outside buying the food per weeks. Nowadays only 1 or 1.5 times. So it's big change that the situation, market situation. So at this time, your restaurant owners, so even if the customers is coming for decrease of 50%, 3%, you have to ready for principal. That means it's materials. So sometimes is sold out all materials. Sometimes most of them is remained inventory. So it's delayed the fixed cost. If you own the sandwich shop and mostly, for example, 100 sandwich per week, and then you are ready for 100 weekly materials. Also workers. As you know, nowadays, some restaurants is peak time is 11 to 1 hour, almost 12, 2 p.m. So 2 p.m. to 4 or 5 p.m. is no need to no need to server. So at this time, it's only one guy's work. And then after 5, hire for 2 or more, 3 more people. It's a lunch, dinner time. This is a normal case. During the time, the workers cannot work, or no chance to work, as you know. So these things is all procedure related inventory. So in the business part, especially inventory is deal with the MS part, minimum side. But marketing area is not mentioned this inventory. So because the inventory is very, very difficult area. So mostly in the master level, the safety inventory, opportunity cost, including here, opportunity cost and chance, inventory, and the maintenance fee, maintenance cost, or forecasting, all things includes the inventory area. So forecasting is very important area in minimum science, especially my party. So, but the marketing is not concerned about this way. Only think about it is weekly 100 hamburgers and I prepare the 100 materials. That's it. But in the management science part, some cases 120 customers is coming. Sometimes 70% people is coming. Nobody can exactly forecasting. This is another area. So marketing only think about this principle is the related the fixed cost area. So total cost equals fixed cost plus variable cost. How do we control this one? We can control only this area. Even if the 70 sandwich prepare or 170 sandwich prepare, this is fixed, so cannot control. But a little bit value this area. That's why the workers is 2 people coming and one people is serving, and afternoon is 3 people walks in hall or something like that. So this thing is control the owners. So only control this area. But many of science part, we can control also fixed cost. Nowadays, as you know this, you guess this, robotics, AI, robotics. Nowadays, lots of problem for something like the Lottide 1930s automation history. So nowadays is contact this area. Most workers worry about this fixed cost area or not. I'm included here or not. It's very serious there. So some days ago, report, you know, the tech, Georgia Tech, Caltech, Michigan Tech, something. So most of the states have very famous tech. Georgia Tech, Caltech. Caltech is very famous school. So lots of the tech specified university in the United States. So they graduate the famous technological university, but they cannot take the job. It's very difficult. Nowadays, most of them to production is no more hired. Exactly, realistic is fired because it's automatic. So now in the special cases, Hyundai Automatics is open in the Georgia area and Kia also. So they don't want to hire the people. Now it's the first investment is very high, but the Hyundai Auto Company don't want to hire the work manpower. Most of processing is to, as you know, this automatic, the AI, robotics. So even it's very famous technologically graduation students, it's very hard to get a job. This is real story. So come back in here, offer price. Think about this, cost. Discount. A little bit discount is related to promotion. And the place. Last time I talked to you, I want to open my furniture business. Where is the place? In the harbor or in the downtown? This is for marketplace things. See? And channel. Channel meaning is, as you know, the SNS file or offline part, online part. So many business related platform. Platform. You heard that a lot. Platform. Platform. So online platform. The representative online platform is Amazon. And what is the offline famous platform? Is now you know there is a Korean Olive Young. It's very famous there. So many people is visiting the Korea and they want to make schedule. First visit in the Myeongdong in the center of the Seoul, and then they visit there and choose the cosmetic only. Lots of people stop by. The first place is Olivia. Now is west area is open to Olivia. In the newspaper said lots of people is long line to open Olivia. But I don't think so. Lots of the cosmetic company, my friends and my relative things, they want to cosmetic business in United States. Too many people is invested, so I don't like their no more chance in the United States. But it's the Olive Young is very successful renting in United States. This is channel or distribution. Last time when I was college level, we very difficult for distribution. So, for example, distribution. Distribution. Distribution meaning is that, for example, the Ford or GMC, something. This is the United States, Atlantics, and Detroit in here, Georgia around here. Very poor. I asked several times for erasure. They don't follow. Anyway. So Detroit in here. First thing is, first time they produced the auto in this Detroit area for a long time ago. So Ford and GM is very famous. The first biggest company. Sorry. So Ford, GM, or GMC, GM is okay. And McDonald's and the Walmart. Famous, most of conquered these three companies in the United States economics for a long time. But after that is online or some computer and information and tech. These things are related, and then nowadays Amazon, NVIDIA, and the Hewlett-Packard. So it's automatically moved to another area. Nowadays, McDonald's is also, Walmart is a little bit, okay, or Costco, something. So GM and Ford is very poor situation nowadays. So 2 presidents ago, the Obama it's very difficult to make a decision for GM. GM is very poor, and then invest there or not, or government help to them or not. Very difficult situation. But at the time, the Obama is putting the government fund in there, and then nowadays a little bit so company. GM is some very high, how can I say, highest or the very important area in the all product economic status. Anyway, at that time, 2 to 3 decades ago, the Detroit made it the all automobile, and nowadays in the Georgia, Atlanta. So distribution meaning is how to we get from in here very far. So move there. At this time, first priority is forecasting. How many autos need in West area? Okay, so I ask you, you're out. What is the main reason for buying them? First reason is price. And second reason is just, I think, color. And third is the color, price, and what else? Pure. Gas mileage, something. And what else? Price, color, and option. Or something like that. There are many decision areas different. So, but the customer lives in here. So they asking for the auto from the Detroit and Georgia is ready for sale in here. So the company or sales companies make the forecasting for sales value. This thing is factors. How many blue color or more white color, even if the same auto located in here. This is distribution area. So in the marketing area or logistics related this area. And promotion. Promotion is related advertising, publicity, sales, promotion, and demo, lots of promotion as you know. This thing is related for P marketing. So marketing is completely explained P's. So many factors, each P's. Okay, before we mentioned the marketing strategy, we will a little bit review what is the different strategy and plans. So in the picture says is plan, strategy, and tactics. So most case, we mention the strategy, we say this strategy and tactics. So this marketing area, we mentioned that the strategy versus plans. High level thinking is strategic area. But the plan is a little bit small area and designated areas, so ground level execution. And the strategy is very flexible because it's who decides that, the topics, and then sometimes frequently check it or change the plan. This is strategy. But the plan is already they fix it, the strategy, and then just follow it. That's why the fixed. And the answer is why and what. This is belongs in the strategic area. But plan is how. How do we make it? What did we do? Or something. So ongoing until review. Review meaning is we are plan and just do and then review. Last time, all procedure we can explain the plan, do, see. It's circular. The strategic area is waiting for plan, do, see, this area. So just we get the review and feedback and another just plan. So ongoing until review meaning is we make the plan and then doing and then see. After that we can adjust plan. This is belongs in the strategic area. But the plan is the time bound. Already we fix it how to do that. So plan area is time bound. Also strategic is related guiding approach. How do we approach? But the plan is tactical details. I say the tactical. So tactical is real doing something. How to doing. This is plan or tactics. So, and this is for what is the difference between strategic and then plan or tactics. This based on, and then we can say the marketing strategy. The marketing strategy definition is that, to show in the pictures. A business is overall game plan for reaching prospective consumers and turning them into customers of their product. This is marketing strategy. So basically, marketing strategy is customers buying our product or not. This is marketing strategy. So this marketing strategy first approach, last time I talked to you, is marketing strategy is starting the psychology. So this very difficult mention in here, overall game plan. What's the meaning the game plan? A game theory is very highest level theory. So this thing is related doctorate level themes. So game plan is basically we mentioned in the bachelor level. So game theory, so game, just game, but rock, paper, scissors, something like that. Last time I talked to you, only two things, easy things, not include the doctorate level. In the bachelor level, only think about two things. One thing is, if I have some marketing strategy or market strategy, you need for telling your strategy. For example, in the smartphone market, and the Samsung and Apple is very highly competitive area. At this time, the Samsung or Weibo or something in China, they say our future market strategy is focused for vending smartphone or some high quality picture system or something like that. So if the Samsung is announced for our next generation is focused high quality pictures. Nowadays in the Samsung or Apple's announced for we join the AI system in our smartphone system. Now they announced first better than other opposite company. So I know the Samsung and announced we are connected for AI system in our Samsung Galaxy phone or something first, and then continuously the Apple is also announced our company also delayed the AI programming or something like that. These things is delayed the game plan, this game theory. So two things. One thing is announce first is better. Announce first. Last time I talked to you, if I rock, paper, scissors game with you, and then I say, okay, I will play rock. I say first in the market. And then opposite guys think about only two things. One thing, oh, doctor is very trust me. No, this is fake. And then there are many different decision-making trees. I say the law. And I say this, same meaning is I open, announce first. I will say, okay, at this time I play la. And then this opposite, think about it. Is the doctor is true or false, fake? He think about me, she's very trust, and then he can play rock, paper, because it's a winning game. And opposite guys, doctor is fake. So he's saying, I put the paper, so the opposite guys, meaning is the seizure, because it's fake. And a little bit, I'm not sure that, so he is focused the la. So if we trust on the one thing, but the fake, and then two things. Lots of cases. So in this case, who wins, me or opposite? The winning chance get to me about 5%, 10% better than the opposite. So I announced more fast better than the opposite is I get some more high probability to win chance. This is game theory basic. And second one, last time I talked to you, I want a sandwich shop where? Near the McDonald's or the alone area. This is very important thing. So also I made it okay, Samsung phone, Samsung smartphone and the Apple phone, even if they are fighting in the markets, but you know Samsung have many patents. Also Apple also has the many patents. First tech. Also first tech. Even if they are fighting in the market in the all over the world, but they share that. They shared some patent and technology. That's the reason in the marketing game theory. So, first company, second company, but mostly think about it is I am a first thing. Okay, my market share is first, so I defeated the second company. You kill it or kick it out in the market area. This thing is not good strategy. The reason is, if the Apple is the kick it out the Samsung, and then Apple's need for many kind of patent and technology. So second company need it. So take together, go together. Second company. But only one thing is market share. Now they cross share their patent and technology, but market share, something Apple and Samsung and Weibo or something other, they only focus this area, market share. They don't want to stop the smartphone company, smartphone market share that. Only they are concerned about the market share portion. So don't kill them, the second second company, okay? A little bit difficult to understand that, but anyway, needed. Actually, in the markets, make a small list. If you want to lunch special or more some hamburger restaurant, you are fine for near the McDonald's and Burger King area is better for more chance to you. This is game theory. Game. So you don't need any marketing for lunchtime. So last time I talked to you, some crossroad. If I go there, I can choose some kinds of meal in there. McDonald's, In-N-Out, and my sandwich. So I fighting for McDonald's. That's a good idea. But you have to do, you don't need to fighting for McDonald's. How can you do that? So near the McDonald's area, your hamburger shop is better than other area. What the reason? Reason is you are save the marketing fee. So most customers already in recognition. If I go the crossroad and then there are many kind of the lunch meal there, McDonald's, Burger King, and specialized sandwich shop there. So I have many chance to choice. Yeah. These things is related marketing strategy. In the definition is slightly overall game plan, but this is very difficult area in the doctorate level. Anyway, the prospective customer. Okay, prospective customer. So now I have some laundry machine. The laundry machine companies, lots of the advertisement by the offline and online and SNS, or something like that. What's the reason? Is a former, later, prospective customers. That's the reason is, the first reason is to recognition first. Okay, oh, that's very beautiful. Oh, that's very powerful, or something like that. You need, the company ask for the customers, future customers to some very specified recognition, knowing something. And then the customers, future customers, later is prospective customers. So we deserve the recognition in the customer's mind. And then finally they get to buying my products, our products. So this is turning them. Turning them meaning is the buying. This is marketing strategy. Marketing strategy is highest level, master or the doctorate level. Overall marketing strategy explains something like that. Planning, management, offline integration. Now you are very highly knows it. The marketing offline, online, traffic building, social media, SNS, and optimization processing, conversion analysis, website design. This is related for now specified area. These things includes the marketing strategy. So this thing is marketing strategy procedure. First is research and positioning, promotion, measurement. I talked to you, plan to see is follow the same thing. Research meaning is how to we make the strategy in the new market. Focus the 30s women first, something like that. This product is very educated for old people or some specified generation or something like that. And the positioning meaning is related for input the patent and technology in the products. This is positioning. Promotion. Okay, first time we promotion or demo who knows to customers acknowledge and prospective customers. And the measurement meaning is what is the output. And then we can make it adjust the plan or something like that. Okay, especially marketing strategy and marketing plan. We are review the strategy and plan. What's different? Something like that is designated marketing area versus between the strategy and plan. So owned by CMO. CMO means Chief of Management Officers. Lots of chief of. You know the this CEO, COO, CIO, CPO, lots of them. Before that time, we only president in the board member. So president is representative the company. But why they say this chief of executive officer, CEO. CO is operation. CR information. And CPO is a planning, product or more planning. CFO, finance. So lots of them is specified this area. Why? This is for related stock market. So in the stock markets, the chief meaning is representative of our stocks. But is nowadays is mixing the mix using this title. But everybody knows it. CEO, oh, he's president. President meaning is sometimes it's small business is owner. This thing is related for ownership concept. CEO concepts is related to the stock market. That's why CEO, COO, CIO, CFO, these things using the new trend. CMO is the Chief of Management Officers, something like that. But the marketing plan is operated, owned by the marketing manager. Also, they support business objectives. Most of all of the business have a mission and objectives. Who decide that? Or CMO, CEO is decide the marketing strategy. And the marketing plan is about marketing strategy, very low level. At this time, there we shows to the pyramid style, very late. Also, there contains high-level element, as I said, like products, niche. What's the meaning niche? Niche is something between something position. So, for example, niche market. A little bit small area, but the main company not focused market. This is niche market. So a little bit market is a little bit small, but is the mainstream is kept there. This is niche market. Something big market share in here, but move in here. Niche market is between around here. This is niche market. Niche market is very focused at the now new trend, because the niche market is no need a little bit make smaller or save the fixed cost, because it's a small company moving quickly. It's not delayed for big companies, very difficult to decision making. But niche market is a little bit easy approach the new markets. Competitors, brand guidelines. So as you know, there's a brand loyalty. As a customer is follow that is a brand. So especially very luxury brand. So most humans like their brand marketing. So some reports between compare the men and women's brand loyalty, who is more follow them. This woman is more high quality, high portion of the brand loyalty concepts. And at the other hand, the market plan is contains specific initiative and measurable and the tactics to reach goals. So actual action plan is related, and then drive by business strategy and drive by marketing strategy. This makes small or big going. It's the offering you drive, delivery. It's the executions. So it means this one. It's previous time. The top is related, chief of man is decide the strategy. And the middle managers make the strategies. I'm sorry, it's plan or tactics. And low workers only follow the plan. They decide that and then follow. This pyramid style. And now, what is that? The why return of investor? Okay. Especially, I want to introduce the digital marketing. Now it's very popular around your customers. So the use of digital channels to market products and services in order to reach customers. This thing is the digital marketing, especially area. But when I was in the college level, we don't mention that digital marketing is a new word. So digital marketing is many kind of digital channels to market. As you know, there social and lots of them. Especially my case, very difficult to follow that the digital marketing. Lots of information here. So nowadays, only focus the how to we make the decision making. This is for rational product or not, or sometimes is follow that the very difficult buying the systems. And then, what's that? They neglect for buying, and then now it's all producers, companies it's easy to return. But today news, I heard that the news about 80% consumers is complained. It's difficult to return policy, something like that. So you know the Costco is very popular marketing strategy. Any kind of product they are widely open to return, as you know. And then the return policy is pushed to that. Who? Produce, delivery. And then delivery company is in charge for return products. So company think about it. Company side, if the Costco is very difficult to open my products, but how many our products is returned? 3%, 1%, it doesn't matter. And then the company reach or get the return products, it charges for cost. So some companies ignore that or give up the return products. So now it's very niche market is, one of the things is, I know there's some friends open the niche market for return market. Return market is very good chance for another area, because it's customers get some new products by the digital marketing. And then most of all, some report says 50%, 60% is return, because its reason is very diverse, that size, color, something. I don't, but the reason is that, but 2 decades ago, in the offline sales is why you are return. What is the reason the return? So the customers, I don't like it. I don't want it right now, but they don't accept that. But nowadays, even if the customers cannot say to the reason, they accept that the return. So this is another problem in the digital marketing area. Lots of the return policy, and how to do that. Also, as you know, the Amazon is very popular return policy. Who is in charge of that? Delivery, wholesaler, or producers, they charge that. So when I was in the college level in the marketing area, what is the percentage of the return rate? It includes the price policy for how many percentage in charge that. So most producers charge for some rate of the return policy. So some companies 1%, some companies guess the 3% return. But in their textbook, it's a very long time ago, I learned the return policy includes the principles about 3%. Nowadays, 3%, I'm not sure. So the principles include exactly include the 3% costing. Okay. So this is now new strategy related to digital marketing. And the go-to-market strategy, how to approach for market. Anyway, even if I have very good idea and new information, products or very highly technical products, finally, how to make it the market strategy? Your product, your market size, market competitions, your target customers. So market competition is who is competitor in the market. And my market size. Okay. So if you want to your sandwich restaurants, and then there are many kind of support company, consulting company, even if a very small company, small restaurants. So ask it. And then the consulting company makes your market size. How many people lives there? How many people is the working customers and market size, and then they are educated for restaurant size, something like that. So even if you are you are open to very small restaurants, sometimes you need for consultant or help from the professional company. You don't know this, how many people in there, and then what is their target customers. Basically, my product is very related for 20th generation. And then at this time, you are located in front of the college or near the campus town, something like that. This is your market size and then target customers, where is their target market. And the market competition is, if I restaurant and then there are McDonald's in there or not, or something. First thing is your product. What kind of your product? And then this software make the this framework. So this is for very good explain for market frame. 7 steps to growing your early stage startup. It's a little bit, no, 7 steps, 5 steps, 10 steps, it doesn't matter. Anyway, the processing is follow that these pictures. Identify, it means is what kind of your product. Zero in on the best GTM audience, I don't know the GTM. And benchmark, position, price, activate, loop, measure, and feedback. This is for market frame by measured Eli or something. His idea only. Anyway, there how to we set up the new startup. This thing. And the next is content marketing pyramid. So the this marketing pyramid or pyramid system is very good tools for explain the situation. So first, second is divided for marketing pyramid. Contents is divided 5 staging. The below 5th stage says social media post and curate content. So curate meaning is marketing planner. Now you heard that the curator. What's the curator is to, if I have some pictures in the market, and then curator is correct the people and show up in the some designated place. So the curator. So curate meaning is to marketing plan. So and next stage is a short-term blog post and contributed content. It meaning is a little bit open to blog. Now it says, you know, there are lots of the new position or area is signature for some famous people to blog. I don't know. And the next stage is infographics and slide shares. You know, I heard last week, I know some graduate of USC delayed the sound and pictures. Very powerful major in famous school of USC. He get a job for TikTok or shorts. And only 1 year later, 2 weeks ago, he fired it. What the reason? Reason is AI. ChatGPT, Gemini, or more specified OpenAI, or something is more easy to get a shots better than people, better than manpower. So no need to manpower there because it's more speed, more wide, more highly density, or more good idea. So finally, he lost the job. And then he asked me, what is the next step? How can I say that? So only nowadays is make your valued person. How to get a master degree or get some certified or some license, something like that is protect your futures. But even if I say to him, but it's very difficult things. Okay, come back in here. And the second level is long form blog post and presentation. But this thing is the first time the short term and then long term is ignored. And nowadays is a different situation. For example, very quickly they made it the output. It means it's short. Lots of the unlimited products because the AI is very powerful and consistently work there. And final stage is primary, secondary research, and then third leadership, books, e-books, and white papers. What's the meaning of the white paper? White paper meaning is writing name. So marketing pyramid is content. This thing is a little bit not educated in the digital market. But this pyramid is more good for explanation. Traditional level, traditional lead funnel. So database selection and interest area and nurture and the lead conversion. So it means that it's a reverse the pyramid. So traditional situation we get, how do we get the information? So last time I talked to you, where is the information from? From here. The information from here. What is the information? Information from data. Where is the data? History. So the traditional sections, history, and then get some data, and how do we getting the information from here, data. So especially 2 to 3 years ago, but 4 or 5 years ago, the data, you already gone to the concepts, data mining. something. And machine learning. Machine learning. A little bit include this area. And big data. Lots of words related data. But nowadays it's gone. But big data, data mining, machine learning, only covered, AI is covered all of the things. Especially only 5 years ago, 4 years ago, we are saying this, data mining is very good chance for your futures, getting job, machine learning also, big data. It's gone. As you know, nowadays it's computer science. Major is gone. Hard area, soft area, it doesn't matter. The reason is the getting job. It's very difficult to getting job, as you know. So traditional stage is from this time. History. Because we say what? Record. How do we get the data from the history or records? This is data. And data is sorting, mining, correction, and finalize lots of area in related data. Especially, you know, this big data, data mining, and machine learning, sorting, getting, correction, or something. All area related. Computer science part is focused this one. But only 4 to 5 years, this is gone, everything. AI is covered everything. Before the time, this area is computer language and computer language programming, lots of areas, you know that. But this is gone also. Who covered it? The AI covered it. This is for real story, real situation. So nowadays, getting the information is very easy. Also, the information is widely open there. ChatGPT is from the OpenAI. OpenAI is they already get or accumulated the big data. Only problem is how to we using these things. Now it's ChatGPT and Gemini also, everything. So database is related in this area. Data area, OpenAI, same meaning. And interest area. Okay, I interest area, better designate some area. The nurture meaning is to harvest and then growing up. So now I am very concentrate or interest for my stomach. And the final goal is getting money, the stock change, something, and interest area. And then neutral meaning is getting information. Nowadays, the real story is if you have some $10,000, and then this is a little bit useful money for your life. So it doesn't matter for you lose or something. At this time, you ask the AI, and then now I have $10,000, and then how to make the $20,000 or make money. And then the AI is the answer for, okay, more stock price, stock invest the stock, or more some saving money, something like that. Very real story to offer to you. This is for AI. Lots of the AI is covered every area. Another point is that you have some experience. Even if I ask some themes, and then the AI is requested. Okay, I will present it to you, and then now I can do another things you want, or something like that. Did you hear that? Huh? Did you know that? So this is conversation. So before that time, I using in the Wikipedia. Wikipedia is very short time, and then nowadays is almost gone. But this is not conversation system, only one side, no dual side. So the AI is to answer that and more asking to me. You want more? This is this. And then you are, oh yes, oh that's it. You know, there are conversation style. This is more specified, getting information. And then finally, traditional stage is to lead conversation. Now, lots of the, some years ago, the MIS, Management Information System major in the college level. And what is the goals or mission in the MIS? In the 1980s, lots of the computer and data in there, and some specified major in the university. That is the MIS, Management Information System. So this major is focused getting data and manipulate or some approach, and then the data, some information from the data, and then give to the CEO, and CEO easily make decision. So MIS is to show to the decision-making database. But nowadays it's gone to the MIS major. Very speedily changed that. But ABM funeral, or this is for new trend. ABM, I don't know. The account selection, contract identification, neutral account, conversation, or something. I don't know this one. But anyway, the pyramid is to some data collection, getting information, and the final decision making. This is flipping the funnel. Flipping. What's the meaning of the flipping? Flipping meaning is now is some real estate using the flipping. As you know, the word meaning. So some real estate agent is so there some old house or some damaged house, and then the agent, real estate agent, and these investors. So they saw there's some house, and this house is a little bit old. Remodeling. And upgrade. The agents offer to investors, and then this house is need for remodeling or more upgrade, and some enlarge or something, and ADU or something. You know that upgrade the house. The agent offer to investors, and investors give to some finance. And they sell, remodeling after they sell. This series we say flipping. Now it's a very popular invest company because agent doesn't have money. Invest doesn't have idea. So they joined. This is flipping. How to make the flipping to channel in the marketing area, awareness, interest, decision, customer success. This is for recognition in psychology. So first, I say on the TV or lots of the social network marketing, and then customers knows it. Awareness is recognition. Okay, next time I will buy this one. The color is very beautiful and the design is good, but right now I don't buy chance for me. If I accumulate the money, save money, and then I will buy. These things we say the awareness, but then the marketing stage say it is a recognition. Recognition meaning is put it in the mind of customers, and then interest. Oh, that's good idea. That's good color, size, and quality or something. They save in the memory and get some money and then save money or chance to buy. This is decision. And then satisfy or success, this depends on it. So this funnel is to procedure. This flipping is from the human psychology. Okay. I just briefly introduced the ROI, and then finished this class. And next week's last week, I will target market something. Okay. Anyway. This is very important thing is to your any kind of decision-making tools. What is the return on invest? You invest for stock market or your own business or your saving or bond market. Anyway, you are very powerful tools. This is return on invest. ROI, basically needed for any kind of your business. ROI, okay, return on invest. How many, okay, if you invest some specified money and then how to return these things. The definition is that the popular profitability metric used evaluate how well an investment has performed. So I invest, and then what is the performance? This is return on invest. So this equation is formula is return on ROI formula. You have to know this one is very powerful tools for your decision making. There are two kinds of methods. First thing is net return on invest divide cost of investment. Okay, cost includes the tax and the in charge for a deal times 100. This is one of the methods of ROI. The other ROI method is final value of investment minus initial value of investment. That is the return net return. And divided the cost of investment times 100. This is for ROI, return on invest. This is basic concept. Okay, I get some dollars from my invest and divide the cost of invest. Includes the management fee and agent fee and tax. All of them include the cost of investment. Okay, that's why this is non-taxable, but taxable, something. This is related ROI. Some agent, this product is for 401k, something like that. This is deferred tax or tax deduct, or something like that. This thing is for delayed cost of investment. Okay. Basically, ROI is revenue minus investment cost. It's same money. Divide investment cost times 100. This is ROI, another. Okay, This is for example, net income method. Original investment value is 1 million. And net income is 125,500. ROI is to same on is 12.6%, very high. You know, they are in the markets, the realist market is 4 to 5, sometimes 700, CNN or something. So these things are return of rate related. So I know that you are the invest some house and then or some factory. And the realtor says, oh, this is return of rate is 7%. A little bit this is problem. Mostly 5 to 6 is reasonable return of rate, okay? And capital gain, total return method, annualize ROI. You don't need to memorize. Only ask to AI. Okay, now I have $10,000 and then I did it to buy some specified stocks. And then I get it nowadays, it increased 10%, but now it's $110,000. How do we calculate the ROI? Especially 2 to 3 seconds is enough to get into output. It's very easy. But you know what is the ROI. Basically, you know this, I invest some money and then how many earns or interest. That is related to the portfolio. I buy gold, buy stock, or save money. There are many things there. The bond market, which is better? This is related to the portfolio. So ROI is the basic start of the portfolio. Okay. Okay. These things today, class 14. So next week is to last week, the 10th week. Now today is the 9th week. So target market. And then we finish the introduction business class this quarter. Okay? Okay. Thanks for coming. And if you have any question, let me know it. And take it easy. Okay. Thanks for coming. See you.